Welcome back, everybody, to Let's Play Panzer Dragoon Orta. This is one of the most enjoyable and yet actually simultaneously difficult levels in the game. This is the level I've spent the most time playing by a decent margin, I'd say. And I still find it incredibly frustrating, but I like it at the same time. I have a very peculiar love-hate relationship with it, where I absolutely hate how frustrating it gets because I can never be satisfied with my performance in it. But simultaneously, come on. I either do really well at this first part here usually, or I do really badly at it. Just remember that I once did a playthrough of this game where I had to take very, very few hits on each level. Like 6 hits per level, I think it was. This was a really bad level for that. But I know most of the level inside and out because of it. Only most of it, but this one has a lot of places where it can get really annoyingly rammed or something like that. Like one of those things just now tried to ram me, actually. I don't know why a boat would just randomly try to... I'm pretty sure it's pronounced boat, but I don't know why a boat would just randomly try to ram you. Also, one of those two got in front of you for some reason right there. So I've already hit level 5 with my base wing, so that means this part will be a little bit easier. Welcome to a room full of dragon mare embryos. Fun. Let's destroy them all. If you're killing embryos. But, as you might, well, may or may not expect, it makes sense at least, dragon mare embryos happen to consider quite a lot, an absurd amount truly, of gene bases. So, if you haven't already, gotten your... Hi. Thank you. I'm being interrupted in here. If you haven't already gotten heavy wing up to level 5, now is pretty much the place it's going to happen if you've been leveling heavy wing at all. Just because you're getting so many gene bases. But if you want to actually level base wing, because it isn't already level 5 here, it'll be kind of hard to do so. Just because you need to switch between your different forms, which is entirely possible, but it's just a little bit more difficult. Stop that. This is a pretty easy room to deal with on any difficulty, really. Just keep shooting. Heavy wing does it best. And as you can see, we have a brand new shiny, well, not exactly shiny, but cool looking, I guess, heavy wing now too. Now there are two paths you can take right here. I'm not entirely sure what determines which path you take. I think if you turn around, you end up taking the lower path. No? Yeah, I don't know what determines which path you take. Sometimes I would take the lower path, sometimes I would take the higher path. Now I took the higher path this time. And I hate the higher path, because it has an enemy that I have no idea how to actually fight. This part's easy right here, at least. But this thing, I don't know what to do about it. Like, I'm not even gonna try to kill it. Like, I have no reason to, because it drops a gene base. But I don't have any use for gene bases anymore, because I'm not interested at all in leveling glide wing. And my other wings are at level 5, which is quite nice. Those things appear, just remember, go off to the side and go in circles to avoid the fireballs. I think it's a room full of stuff that wants to kill us. Get used to that in this level. But now I can lock onto 5 things at once, too. Oops. With heavy wing, which will make life a lot easier. I also use a very nice, even longer berserk now too, with heavy wings, so we can devastate quite a bit with heavy. I mentioned before, you can actually get heavy wing pretty early on in the game, kind of, if you consider level 5 to be early. But you will completely tear things apart with Heavy Wing at that point in the game. Anyways, if you particularly disliked Catharp for some reason during its boss fight, now is your chance to get sweet revenge on, I guess, by just pommeling a Catharp that happened to be taken by the Empire and bound here for some reason or another. You can shoot it. There's no reason that's given for shooting it, but it does at least give you a lot of there we go. So you need to figure out how to get the good lock-ons in the right places, but it does give you a lot of berserk energy, which is of course very nice to have. These guys, they want to do it. Yeah, there you go. Crap. Ah man, that one just got away entirely. What you want to do is wait a minute, then boost through those little mine guys. These ones, wait, boost, then hit that one. You'll end up killing one of those two things with the red ribbons, and then one will be next to you, and you want to turn around or turn to your side and shoot it before it hits you. Really, boosting in front of everything can cause some serious problems sometimes, so if you know how to deal with it, it's actually still really useful. You just need to learn how to cope with not being in the right place, because so many enemies like accidentally ramming you and that sort of thing happens. How about we just berserk and get this over with a little bit more quickly. That's not exactly what I was hoping for. I meant to kill that one up there first. Die, I said. Thank you. I implied the death at least. I'm actually doing really well on this level so far. Kind of. At least better than I had done my practice runs up until now, although my second practice run was complete crap, so it's not a very high standard. I have been to this level so many times though, so I know exactly what to do every single time. It's just a matter of execution. Everything I do in this level is very rehearsed. Except for, well, no, except for the part after this fight, actually. For some reason. The part immediately succeeding this fight, for some reason I've always had trouble with. I just never really been able to commit to memory the same way. Anyways, yeah, these mines are back since it is, in fact, the one of Romana. And like before, you can, of course, skip in front of the thing, or boost to avoid them, but you don't really have any reason to unless you just can't shoot the mines, because you're under no time limit here, so there's no rush to actually kill it as quickly as possible, so you might as well just be safe about it. Go away! Now, aside from the mines and one little turret thing, this thing has no defenses. Care to go away? Thank you. And I generally find this to be one of the best places to shoot the Vermana. So once you've taken out all of its offensive measures, it's kind of boring finding the Vermana, because you need to figure out where you can actually target it to shoot it. Find that its nose, where it has a little float engine tip sticking out right there. It's really the best place to hit it, because it has 3 little places to shoot it. Well, do you expect the Vermana, while undergoing repairs, to be in fighting condition? Of course I'm gonna kick his ass, or I did it once. Anyways, now I don't really know what to do. There's one boat here that I always miss. There we go, I think I actually just got it. Yeah, I got it. Okay. There's one that I almost always miss there, though, for some reason. These things, I just know what to do about them. Also should top stuff at you right here. Circular dodging usually works. Sometimes they like to ram you right here. I don't know why. I think they usually ram you right there if you, yeah, see, I can never kill those things. Although I probably should have been heavy more and whatnot. And I have stuff to dodge, but yeah, I just don't have those things ready to rehearse for some reason. I think I just usually end up restarting before I get to this part of the level is the reason. Because this is the last part of the level before the boss. That one's hard to avoid. You need to dash really early to avoid that door. You need to pretty much do it before the door actually appears. I've done it before, but not often. Not an easy boss. Well, an easy boss if you entirely know what you're doing, at least. Because then it's a nice, easy, quick boss. Oh, come on! How did I get hit there? Is it because I was larger because I was level 5? I don't know. I was rehearsing this earlier, this level earlier. I didn't take any hits when I tried to dodge that part as heavy. Crap. Let me turn your back on me. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I would always complete this fight without taking any hits. Particularly because in that one part there, it wouldn't hurt me. So I don't know what happened there. You totally can dodge this, actually, because you can just glide away from it. But you don't need to dodge it, because you can just do that. Whoa! What? Okay. I didn't realize I was that... Oh, I'm doing a ton more damage to this thing because I'm level 5. Ah, perfect. I was thinking to myself earlier, when I was rehearsing this earlier today, I've never managed to get an S rank on the time for this fight. I don't know why. But I think the reason was because I was playing with a level 4 heavy wing. Now I have level 5. I'm killing this thing a lot more quickly than I'm used to. Because I was surprised just now that I was able to get through that first stage earlier than normal. I had no idea why, especially because I had messed up a little bit earlier. That's because I'm doing way more damage because I'm doing 5 lock-ons at once now. It makes a serious difference, that extra lock-on. And that is, in all seriousness, a 25% damage boost, basically. And when you're already doing a lot of damage, 25% is a lot of damage to be boosting. Hit it! I wasn't actually very direct hit. I don't know, I should have my Berserk filled back up anyways by the time I get up there. Circular dodging! Go! It even works when things are being shot at you in a circle. Although the things are kind of uncomfortably close to me right now. Usually what I end up doing is I actually go counterclockwise to dodge this part. I don't know what happened that time. But usually I end up going the opposite direction of the bullets that are being fired at me. Oh well. But try to hit the face, I don't know what I'd call this thing that we've been firing at this entire time. Because this is the only thing you actually do damage to. Hitting the hands is nice, but won't actually do damage to the thing. Die! I don't know, I'm not really killing this thing that much more quickly, even though... Well, see, you can only do 3 lock-ons at once during this part, so I really only got through the first part ever so slightly more quickly because I had extra lock-ons. I don't know. This is going to change for me having a higher level heavy form. We'll have to see. I'll just see what rank I get, I guess, but if you don't kill this thing before it gets the lasers out... Ah, damn it! A certain number of times, we'll actually loop this entire portion back from where the lasers... or the hands shot giant electric shocks at me. It's incredibly annoying because that's a ton of time where you can't deal any damage to this thing. Shoots down to a B rank for the time too. Finally! Okay, so it's under 3 minutes to get an S rank. Darn it, if I not killed, I don't know, like 1 or 2 more enemies, I would get an S rank on that level. I would love having gotten an S rank on this level because I consider it the hardest. Well, Cradle. Well, you know what we're here for. Having dealt with whatever we just put down. It was ever so fun, wasn't it? I recognize you. Wait, no I don't. Well. Thought it was something else from one, actually. Now you I sadly do recognize. wow. Off we go to save the day! You know, frankly, it's kind of hard to realize just how much detail there is in some of these bosses when you're fighting them. And look at this thing. There's a lot to it. It looks weird how it has arms and legs and it's just kind of floating there. But still, there's a lot going on in this thing.